caregiver. And so my mom has dementia, and my dad has been her caregiver for about 5 years now, which is, of course, getting harder and harder and harder. I have 2 siblings, and we're sort of helping the best we can. We're all in our 40s and 50s. And I guess the question I would have is around my dad having his own health problems now, heart problems, anxiety, depression, and really not connecting those problems with being a caregiver. So, and I'm finding it sort of bewildering because the response is often, oh, we have such a great family helping me, you know, care for mom and da da da. I have nothing to be concerned about. You know, I'll just go to the doctor for more pills and this and that, and not really connecting the health problems with being a caregiver. And it's really challenging to sort of, I actually don't even know quite how to respond. So thanks for listening. And I will say I'm working through your book around the beginner's guide to the end, and it's really phenomenal. And maybe there's a Canadian partner somewhere that could put that kind of thought and work into how things work here in Canada, because our health system is different. So just a thought.
Wow. Thank you, Lisa. I'd love to. Yeah. Love to find a partner to tweak that book for Canada specifically. But, you know, to your big point here, you know, I wonder, this is where life subjectivity and each of us getting to have our own styles, our own takes on things is so important and messy and wonderful. So I guess one question, as I hear you recount the story of your parents, is do you think your dad knows as much, but just the way he sees himself, his sense of pride, he doesn't want to link his health issues to the act of caregiving because he, in his way of thinking, that may somehow, you know, besmirch his relationship to your mom? You know, is there a pride around that? Is your dad sort of with a wink, not acknowledging the health implications because he'd rather focus on his love for your mom or something like that? Or is it more something akin to denial?
I think it would be more akin to denial. It really does seem like, you know, I have such a great family. What do I have to worry about? And so I'm struggling with kind of a response because I'm sort of, I guess, looking on the outside going, how do you not connect the dots between caring for someone who's, you know, 5 years into dementia now, it's really, really challenging, with having heart problems and anxiety. And I think it's denial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and denial is a toughie, right? Because it serves a purpose. You know, it may be, you don't poke a hole in denial lightly. But depending on the dynamic, it may just be a series of not just one conversation, but a series of conversations. You know, oftentimes it's helpful to decharge it a little, like take down the load, have a cup of coffee, go for a walk, drive in the car. Not like, Dad, we need to talk. You know, just sort of more casually opening up on multiple occasions, chipping away. Hey, Dad, you know, I worry about you. You know, gosh, you know, life's hard enough. I wonder how we can get some help for you, or how are you taking care of yourself these days, Dad? Or you know, these are just shotgunning here. Chipping away. It often happens over time that you kind of plant these little seeds, that you make it clear that to your dad that his health's important, how he's feeling is important in this mix, etc. You sort of demonstrate that with your questions and your love. And, you know, over time, he might start letting that in. And that's oftentimes how denial can be diffused in a functional and constructive way. So that's one thought. You might, if depending on his relationship with his own doctor, sometimes depending on that dynamic, you can front load with the doctor or his medical team and be at his appointment and ask the doctor his opinion. Hey, doc, when I look at my dad, your dad may be sitting right there, I have to say I'm worried that the work of caregiving is contributing to his anxiety or whatever it is. So you can pop that in front of the doctor, or you can call the medical team and see if they'll bring it up themselves. So it gets you out of the middle. That can get a little fuzzy, but that can happen. And get professionally, get the professionals doing their job. So those are some thoughts. And lastly, I would say, Lisa, you can do all those things, and it just may be that your dad just never is willing to kind of link them up for whatever reason, and despite all your efforts. And it just may be the way things go. And you'll just be left with the one basic thing of just, okay, Dad, I'm just going to keep on loving you,
Yeah.
That may be all you can do, and that's a ton.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.